For our final Valentine's book, we are going to read A Giant Crush. It is about a bunny with a very big crush, a very secret crush, on one of his classmates. It's up to him and his friend to try and figure out if his secret crush has a crush back. Let's take a look by reading A Giant Crush, story by Gennifer, Choldenko, and pictures by Melissa Sweet. How perfect. A Giant Crush, story by Gennifer, Choldenko, pictures by Melissa Sweet. Published by G.P. Putnam's Sons, an imprint of Penguin Group. A Giant Crush. My best friend Jackson has been making valentines all day long. Who is the special Valentine for, Jackson? I ask. It's not special, Cooper, Jackson says. Really? I say. How come it's so full of chocolate kisses you can barely close it? Jackson doesn't answer me. On Monday, Jackson comes to school with a giant yellow flower. By show and tell, the flower's gone. At recess, Carter Corey steals the ball from Jackson and dribbles down to Cami. He swipes Cami's scarf and stuffs it in his pocket. Jackson gets the ball back, but all the girls are chasing Carter Corey. No one's playing soccer anymore. Carter and Cami sitting in a tree. Kissing, all the girls sing. The next day, Jackson has chocolate hearts in his lunch. I'm hoping he'll give me some, but when we get to the cafeteria, they're gone. What happened to the candy, Jackson? Jackson's cheeks flush red as a wrong answer pencil. After school, Jackson watches the girls play soccer. Carter Corey comes over. He climbs the fence and shouts, "Look at me! I'm even bigger than Jackson. I'm a giant. Fee-fi-fo-fum." All the girls laugh, and Jackson turns red again. On the way home, Jackson drags his backpack, bumpity-bump, along the pavement. What's the matter, Jackson? Carter Corey likes Cami, Jackson whispers. Does she know who the flower's from? Jackson shakes his head. Does she know who the candy's from? Jackson puckers his lips out. How is she supposed to know you like her? Jackson's face crumples up. I would know if she liked me, he whispers. If you're going to like a girl, Jackson, you have to at least tell her. Jackson kicks a can, bangity-bang, down the sidewalk. What if she doesn't like me? Why wouldn't she like you? Jackson's eyes are fixed on the ground. Because I'm a giant, Cooper. Yeah, so? Is she too tiny for you? Of course not. She's perfect. Perfect in every way. Finally, Valentine's Day is here. Right before recess, Miss Mosscrope delivers the valentines. She puts Jackson's valentine on Cami's desk. Cami has a boyfriend, Cami has a boyfriend, all the girls chant. Jackson's head sinks low. Just then the bell rings. Cami shoves back her chair. It clatters to the ground. Does anyone want to play soccer? She asks, her face as pink as a Valentine heart. I give Jackson a shove. He takes a wobbly step forward and knocks his chair over too. All the girls giggle. Jackson and Cami played two-person soccer all recess long. At the end of the day, we race to the cubbies. When Cami grabs her book, it falls open. Pressed between the pages is the big yellow flower. Who gave you that? Carter Corey wants to know. Carter looks from Cami to Jackson and back again. It was Jackson. A giant is your boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend, Carter Corey, Cami tells him. But if I did have a boyfriend, he would be totally giant. Cami likes you, I whisper to Jackson. Jackson throws his backpack in the air. Yes, she does, Coop. Yes, she does. The end. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed A Giant Crush. I especially like that story because when we do have our first crush, or any crush, really, it doesn't matter how old you are, you get nervous. You don't know if the other person likes you. Sometimes you don't know how to act or behave or what to say or do. And it all is very, very nervous. It gets me very nervous too. So it's nice to see that Jackson and Cami both liked each other. But you do sometimes have to take that giant leap of faith to ask somebody if they'll be your Valentine. The worst thing they can say is no. And then you know they're not the one for you. I hope you enjoyed A Giant Crush. And I hope that you get to enjoy Valentine's Day with your family and friends. And maybe your special crush too.